Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co., and today I'm joined by Mike Grenade from Rock Manor Games, and we are playing through Stardriven Gateway, which I think you can teach the game?
Yeah, well,
loose teach.
What I'll do at first is, before we get started, I'll give you guys a quick overview of what we're going to be doing. In Stardriven Gateway, you're controlling a unique crew and faction on your board in front of you, and you're assigning crew to stations and activating those stations to manage your ship and move it around the galaxy and complete missions primarily. Also recruit new crew for points based on the episode that you're playing. Each episode has a little bit different scoring objectives, but we're playing sort of the intro discovery episode where there's remnants of an ancient alien gateway that we've discovered, and we're trying to uncover more information about it. So that's sort of the theme of some of the missions you'll see that are coming out. So we're finding things preserved in ice and ancient technologies and things like that.
So basically, long story short, we have a bunch of missions we're going to be working on. We have the crew. We are trying to get 12 reputation on the board, which will trigger game end. Every round, we're going to be taking 2 actions, going through that. We'll walk you through the general details as we go through it. But basically, move around this place. Move around space, collect things, blow things up, and try to get as many points as possible. To that end, we're going to go ahead and have you start off, I guess.
Yeah, the one thing we still need to do for setup is we need to pick where we're launching from, mark it with an outpost, and put our ship on the board. So since I'm first player, I'll pick first. I'm going to block this place off from doing missions, and I'm going to launch from Liberagon Prime, sort of the earthy looking planet.
Okay, gotcha. So the place you go to, you block off from doing missions.
So this sort of mission right now we're not able to do until we find another planet that's
Makes
like
sense. Also, good time to note, this is a prototype. All rules, components, subject to change, and we'll have a link to the crowdfunding campaign down below. But with that, now that you've done that, I will try to block off the closest planet to you because I think that's just reasonable.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm going to go ahead and block this one off, and
Okay.
I'm going to launch our ship from there.
All right, perfect.
Just because I don't know what your goals or intents were.
That works for me. Okay, so now I'm going to start my turn. As part of setup, we're able to assign 2 crew to stations. So I've already picked command and sensors, which is sort of our recommended starting spots. Alex did a more adventurous start, which I like. And I'm going to try to do...
You do have 3 crew... Oh, the crew quarters in your hand. Yes.
Crew quarters, this is my deck of cards, effectively. I have more crew than you as the robot faction, so I have a few more guys I can draw from to do stuff. And I'm going to start off by... I'm going to do a sensors action, because there's a lot of things I can uncover here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my 6 die on this spot, because that costs only 1 power.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a sensors action, which is going to let me reveal some of these tiles and peek at these tokens.
Okay.
So I revealed a 5, and I can orient this however I want. I found another verdant world, so now that mission's sort of back open if we move there.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna... I spent a 6, and I've revealed a 5, so I still have some gravity to spend, if you will. And there you go, I hit a 6, exactly. And another verdant world, so... This is a randomized map. We put it out randomly. The locations of these council worlds can vary. I literally just stacked them up and put them out.
Sounds good.
So, now I have 1 outpost out, which means I can collect one of these 2 tokens, but I'm actually allowed to peek at them and pick which one I want. I'll take the XP, and I'll put this one back secretly. And Alex can scan it, or he can go in there blindly and see what's there.
Okay.
And then for my next action, I'm actually going to use a free action. I'm going to spend 1 power on my cargo delivery ability.
Okay.
As the Travelers Union, I operate this big ship that's all about delivering trade goods and energy to planets. So I can spend a die equal to the Council World's gravity that you are on and place 1 rep on that world. So I'm going to spend this 6. Just put it here to show that it's spent. And I get to put 1 rep here because I gave them some goods they needed.
Okay.
That's a free action. Then I have 1 more action, and I'm going to assign Prentice here to navigation as my second action, so I can actually start jumping and gaining more energy back.
Cool.
And I did match the skill. They are good at navigation, so I could potentially promote them. The last action of my turn is you may spend 1 XP to recruit or promote. I'm going to spend this XP and recruit somebody new to my hand. I'm going to take this 6 robot, because I start with no robots and you start with all robots. And I'm going to take this robot right to my hand, and I can play them and use them on my ship as a new freelancer from the market that I've paid to hire.
Perfect.
It's my turn.
I'm going to go ahead and take my turn. Keep in mind, I have not played this yet, so I'll be asking a lot of questions as we go through it. Speaking of which, my first question is, you mind if I swap this with one?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. It's fine with me.
Realize symbols things. Anyways, we're going to go place that out instead, and then we are going to do the following. So, I got my actions I need to take. I think I'm going to start by assigning a 4 down over here. So I'm going to move 4. I'm going to go through here. So I'm going to go, let's see, we're going to go to 1 over here, which I believe will reveal that, or not?
Yep, it will. Okay. Absolutely. You'll fly in, see what it is. XP, you just collect it. Yep.
Beautiful. That's going to be 1. We're going to go 2. And then 3 in here. Hopefully it's not raiders.
No,
beautiful.
Very good.
Perfect. Okay. And then 4 over here. Okay, that's going to be my action over there. Then I totally had things I was going to do outside of what I just did.
Well, while you think, I realized that I forgot to play down my objective when I scanned. So I should do that. And I'm going to say prime directive, which is I get 2 extra points for each episode mission that I do. And the episode missions are what start out.
Speaking of missions, do you just accomplish mission just offhand?
So completing missions is a free action. So if you could complete that mission,
that's my question.
That is a free action.
We're gonna go ahead and go with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reason I have to do all of that, actually, I don't think I need this one. I think that should be enough.
Maybe to do with less. It's
That's going to be these 2 symbols. So those 2 missions symbols are going to be on that mission.
2 skills. Yep.
We have a total value of 5, which is this mission.
Yep.
Which means we're already going to do this and be able to put an outpost out, I believe.
Yep. Outpost. Okay. And you'll put the rep that's equal to. It's 1. So you're going to put 1 rep on that world for.
Perfect.
They're happy that you.
I hope they are.
Use the observatory.
And I get to promote a crew in my hand. How do you promote crews in your hand? Just flip it around?
Yep, you're just going to flip it around. Just make sure when you put your cards down, don't pick them up the other way, yeah.
Okay, cool. Got the crew flipped around. I promoted a crew in my hand. We have the local magistrates are seeking assistance in setting up an observatory to search for the fabled gateway. Now these go over here, go to my deck.
Yep, they go back to crew quarters.
Perfect. Beautiful. And that is that. Do we draw a new mission?
Yes, you do.
Great. Here we go. We got a new mission out in play. That was a decent starting thing, but I still have another action.
You do have another action. You've only used 1.
Only 1 action. So I could go to command, which command is helpful to attack or ready, which is not really relevant. I could move again. I do have another 6 lying around, but the question is, why am I moving? What am I doing and why? Ooh, do you get new symbols? You do get new symbols.
Do.
Yeah, that's fun.
So the crew are improved in some way when you're promoted. Sometimes their ability may change a little bit. Sometimes they'll get more skills. Sometimes their number may just go up a couple. Or a combination.
Now I could place them down to an unspent or X equals to the empty stations on your ship. That is not the worst either. I do have that guy over there who's possibly going to be trying to head towards me, depending on how things go.
Yeah, he likes to go towards outposts. So he's going to go towards the closest outpost, which is that one you just put down.
Okay, so I do want to take him out, but to take him out I have to be in his spot,
You do. You have to be in his sector.
Which is not nearly the same. And he's going to go to the closest outpost or the closest unmanned?
The closest outpost.
So is that one, this one right now?
Which is this one, yep.
And this is on the full tile or on here?
It's technically goes on the sector you were on.
Okay.
And it blocks the biome it's touching. So it's blocking this whole planet. Gotcha. Council worlds take up all 3 sectors, but every other biome you see on these smaller tiles only take up 1.
Okay, so given that, I think placing out my sensors is not the craziest because I already can keep 2 of these. So I may just place him out in sensors.
Okay.
That's my next action. Okay. I got no cards, unfortunately, but I could upgrade or buy a crew.
You could, and you should, because you have 2 XP, and you can only spend 1 per turn. So.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look and see what we are doing. Let's go ahead and take one of these and put one of these. So I get to buy a crew for what cost?
It's just 1 XP can recruit or promote a crew.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and recruit a crew, and it goes directly to my hand.
It does, so it's going to help.
And there are no robots that I see.
No, I took them.
I like the robots. Okay. We can swap the value of a red with swap the value of a green with a blue, assign a Vankala or human crew to a station.
You have all robots on your crew currently.
Yeah. Recover and reroll a spent die. I don't mind that flexibility. Yeah. Or flipping, I'd rather flip a die to its opposite side. We're going to take this one and put it to my hand.
Okay.
Okay. That is that.
All right, so now we finished the round, and we're going to activate the bad guys, the Warbound, and we'll each take a turn drawing from the deck. I'll draw for you, but it'll be your pull. You'll make all decisions if decisions come into play. So we did reveal a 5, and the gunboat is on a 5. So he moves 3 spaces, and he's going to move 1, 2, take your outpost out, and whenever a bad guy enters your space, they're going to attack you.
Okay.
So we're going to get to explain combat.
Beautiful.
Okay. You have 2 shields, so you're going to take 2 combat dice as your shields to roll against. I'll roll for the bad guys. They attack for 3 damage, so he's got 3 shots coming into you, and we'll roll against it. I have a 2-2-4.
I have an 8.
No, it's each number. So you have a 3 and a 5.
Okay.
And you want to match. So you've missed currently. You could use your reaction ability to change
I
this.
specifically want to match your dice.
Yes.
So your dice are hits unless I match them.
Correct. You need to match exactly. So to completely have stopped me would have been impossible because you only had 2. But you could have prevented 2 of the damage if you rolled like a 2 and a 4 and a 2 and a 2.
Okay.
So what happens is the 2 and the 2 damage 2, 2, and 4.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, if that station takes its 3rd shot,
Yep.
that's when it's cleared, fully repaired, and you take a hull damage.
Now,
that's when you get that negative points for hull damage.
what are my rewards for? Oh, speaking of which, I didn't spend energy to place this out over here. What are my rewards for the 2 and the 4? Because I'd reflect it back.
But you didn't match any of the dice.
Oh, any damage blocked. I didn't block.
Yeah, you didn't block any damage.
Cool.
But you'd also choose to spend that.
Cool.
Like you would have to announce. But that's why you're not going to activate it, because
Yes,
you don't want to waste it.
Okay.
So that was my pull. This is your pull. It's a 6. No warbound are on a 6. So you're going to read this. The closest interceptor moved towards your ship and would attack. It's going to move towards you, but you cannot have 2 ships in a sector. So it's just flying towards you, and you're not going to get bombarded just because you were the closest. You can only sort of be attacked once during an activation. That's what they do. They moved around a little bit.
Okay.
And it's back to me. And I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do, so it may take me a while. But I know I should be able to make a decision quick. First things first, I'm going to take a free action. I'm a little scared after seeing Alex get beat up. I'm going to use this guy's ability to gain 1 weapon charge and 1 shield. I started with almost no shields, so I want to boost that up a little bit. And then I want to try to do a mission because you did a mission. And
it did only got me so far.
So I'm going to spend a 5 to jump here, get 5 energy. And I'm going to try to do investigate local myths. Should be able to do it. I need to spend people from my board, though. Okay, it's fine. I think I can spend these 2 guys, which will get me overkill.
Okay.
7, the 2 skills. I can put them on the bottom of my deck in any order I want. Doesn't particularly matter, but that gets me 2 rep here.
Okay.
And my outpost out. And then I get to activate sensors as a free action as if using a 6 result. So I'll get to flip over some tiles. It's a 5. I'll collect that one. It's an XP, and I definitely want that. And then I'll flip this one over. It's a 1, 6 on the dot. I'll look at this one. I do not want to collect that one.
Okay.
It's my first action. Second action. Probably should play a guy down. I'm going to play down this robot to engineering.
Great. You done?
End of turn, spend my XP, and I will promote this guy.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go, and let's see. I think I have to
we can
focus on
overlap
engineering.
turns there if you want to keep things moving.
Not a problem. Okay. I think I don't really have much of a choice because I do want to repair all this damage and buff up a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and play this over here, and that's going to give me, that's my first placement. Even though it doesn't match, it's fine. We're going to assign this, let's go ahead and put a mission out.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and assign this 6 over here as my second action. It's going to cost me another energy. And, this time around, I had the opportunity to re-roll over here when I did this. I'll leave it alone. That's fine enough. But over here, I'm going to do this. Oh, I want to do those. That's not good enough. Okay.
Well, before you do that, you could use one of them.
Use one what?
I think you could use Network Hub before you go. It won't get you...
It'll only give me...
It'll give you 1. It'll give you a point, though.
Is it worth it for 4 energy? Take me down to 0 for that?
Debatable.
I'm gonna not do it. Okay. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna place this over here to do 6. I can do 6 repairs of my choice. I'm gonna go ahead. It's of my choice, I assume.
Yeah, of your choice, of course.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Just given the fact that they're currently in that sector, I don't want to get damaged as much. So I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up to, let's say, 5 for my first 3. I'll get rid of these 2 for my next 2, and then I'll get rid of this one. So I'm not really going offensive right now. I'm just trying to prepare to take less damage. Okay, and that's my turn, I believe.
Yep. You could spend your XP to recruit.
Oh, spend XP. Yep. Let's go ahead and do that. And I will take a... Oh, I like this one. Luisha could be interesting. Okay. Synth adjacent.
Synth Jason, yeah.
She's like wearing a robot suit.
I'm running low on dice here.
Okay.
Good dice at least. May I do the asteroid mission? Can I do it easily? Relatively?
No.
And I can do it okay, not great. It's gonna take me both actions. I'm gonna play a guy here.
Okay.
I'll spend a 4 and an energy to go 1, 2.
Okay.
And that will let me discard from my hand, and I believe from here, to do this one. Calibrate my sensors. It gains me an XP, which I'm immediately going to spend, but...
Okay.
And I do this, block this one, and I get a rep at the closest council world. If I was equidistant, I could choose, but I am closest to Vexus. So that's where that will go. And that is my turn. I will spend this and recruit from here. I'm going to take Eagler.
Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and tap Dash Conroy to be able to flip this one to a 6. I'm then going to go ahead and use that 6 over here with this spot over here, playing 1 energy. And that's going to let me do a whole bunch of scanning around my current sector.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and look at this one over here, and got that. I'm going to flip this, and we're going to orient that like so. That's 1. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and look at 2, let's say. Okay. And this is 4, so I got really just probably not much more.
But maybe 2.
Okay. 2. There we go. I'm going to flip this one over and orient it like so. And then we got that, and I think I'm going to take this one over here.
Okay.
So it's going to draw our missions.
Yep. So what's going to happen is you're going to draw 2 objective cards,
Yep.
and you're going to pick one to keep and give me the other one.
Okay.
You also get to play down one of your objectives that you had, including one you drew, to activate for the end game.
I'm going to pass this to you.
Okay. I'm sure it's the worst
for my
one.
objectives, well, worst is relative. Worst is relative. I'm going to go ahead and... I will go ahead and place this objective. Do I place them face up?
Yeah, technically they go here, but I know we're tight on space, so yeah, that works.
Okay.
We don't really need to look at them.
And then from there, I will, that's my first action. I paid the energy for that. I did that, which means now I could fight the person in my space. I do have a 6, and I didn't prep for attacking.
You're going to get 2 extra dice at least. It's pretty good.
And what are the values on the chip again?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here, you want to pass it this way? Let's try to see it.
Yeah, we can put it right here for you.
So we got a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be a reputation. So I can get a guaranteed reputation draw by placing a 6.
Yep.
Or I can get a guaranteed experience, which might be helpful.
You will always get an experience for activating commands. So if you did that one, you'd actually get 2.
Okay, so I'm only getting one more thing anyways then. Okay, so let me think about this a second. And the experience can only be bought at the end of the round. Okay. Okay.
You can also go for energy for you is a little bit better than... Like
well,
you can see this is a big difference though with us.
Yeah.
Like you have,
but
you could roll one maybe. Like you use your.
Okay, I will go ahead and I'll go for the reputation. Why not? Let's go for reputation.
Okay.
Because the other one's experience. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'll take the pressure off the experience so I can get more draws pretty easily. So I'm gonna place the 3. I'm gonna spend an energy.
I'll give you 2.
I get the 2 experience guaranteed, and then I roll 2 dice on top of that.
Yep.
So I'm rolling these 2 dice over here.
Yep.
And I got 1, 2, and 3, which there is no 1. So I got
that's a
2,
whiff, yeah.
I got a 2 and a 3. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here, and I put a... How do I track this here? Do I just put a token?
We'll just do this.
Damage
you
token?
hit 2 and 3, right?
Okay, yep.
Yep, we'll put him back over here.
And what did I get for that?
You got 2 XP, which we gave, which we knew, and then you're going to get 1 rep on the world you're on.
Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful. And so that's my second action over there?
Yep, and you hit with one of your weapon charges, so that'll go down by 1.
Okay.
Your other one missed. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can spend your XP on recruiting or promoting and all.
Yep, I will spend my XP. Let's go and take a look at what I want to do. Give me a second here. That's that. I want to do things. Definitely want to do things. Okay.
We need to find some ice worlds based on that mission lineup right there.
There's a lot of missions over there that are ice world based. Well, there's ice world right here.
Yeah, we do have ships out too. Oh, yeah, but you put that thing there, which is probably bad.
Which thing?
You put that token back on.
Oh,
you didn't
very
want to collect
possibly.
it.
I mean, yeah, very possibly. Okay. So I'm just trying to think this through for a second. I have this. It's going to be hard to do.
I may do it, though.
Okay. I'll go ahead and grab a thing. Definitely a thing. I'll grab this crew over here. Although this one is a 6 all by himself, which is tempting. But I don't know if I want that specific grouping of things.
Yeah, yeah.
These are problems.
Every crew is unique. Different skills and different abilities and numbers.
The 6 is too tempting. Okay, cool.
All right, we're going to do the Warbound. This is my pull. There is no 1 in play, so I'm going to have the ambush text, which is very bad for me, which means the gunboat is going to jump right to me and try to blow me up. So I only have 2 shields. You can roll 3 for the gunboat. This is the situation you faced earlier.
1, 1, and 3.
I block a 1.
Okay.
So I take 1 and 3.
Yep.
So this goes here. And this dice is still spent, but I can't.
Now, does your defense go down because you spent it?
Yes, correct. So this is going to go down to 1. And I did the right damage. Yep, my shields went down 1.
Okay.
That's me. And then this is your pull. 4. They are both on 5s right now, so you're going to have a raid. This isn't that bad. Choose an interceptor. This is you. You get to choose. It's your pull.
Okay.
To go to the council world shown, which is the ice world. And they'll remove any player outpost there.
So they're going to go to this world over here. And that they're going to take up my only remaining outpost.
Correct.
Cool. So,
but the interceptor you're going to choose is pretty easy, at least, because there's only 1 out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to do this, and they'll go here.
Okay.
Now it is my turn. I have very few cards. This is going to be a setup turn for me, I think. I could attack, potentially. Maybe I'll do that. Because he's here.
Okay.
I only have 1 red dice anyway. I'm going to do this to play this guy down, which will let me attack for 1 power, hitting a 6 guaranteed. I actually have no weapon charges. That's 0. I shouldn't have had that there. So that's it for me. Okay. I will get an XP, but I'll immediately spend it, and I'm going to use it to promote Eagler.
Okay. Now, how do my stations empty on my ship?
You can spend. Ideally, you're going to spend them on missions.
Okay.
From your playfield.
So they have to be upgraded, don't they? No, they can be retired.
Yeah, you can retire them. Yeah. Okay. You could tap him to use him for a mission, and then discard him. You could use him twice, basically, since he's promoted.
Yeah.
To do a mission, and he has a lot of skills, so he's going to be helpful.
Cool. So you took your 2 actions?
Yep. And then I promoted him because Eagler matched the skill, and he's a freelancer, so he's got some more points and stuff.
Now, so I currently have my 4 spent, I have my 6 spent, so I can't do much there. I could spend 3 and go there, but I need energy. Speaking of which, I need energy in general, which is a separate problem. So I think I'm going to start by playing down Risha over here as my first action. Then I'm going to tap her to gain, what's it called? To gain 5 experience, 5 energy, and then re-roll this blue. And I got a 6, even better. Beautiful. Okay. Then I have to figure out where I'm going then. Wait, she's promoted. Can I tap her?
She's
not promoted. She's not promoted.
Yeah. You recruited her. Yeah. Yes. You could promote her. Yeah, potentially.
Okay. And then I need to figure out what I'm doing as far as my actions. I bought the ability to do there. The 6s can be jumped around. That's a 4. There's not a lot of 6s to jump to right now.
I see 1. I think is it.
It's not a ton of options there, which means I don't really want to do that. But then my movement, I do have the energy to go elsewhere if I want. Or I could also just recover everything. Rest to recover and re-roll my dice, which is not the craziest, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I could do this one over here. In fact, let's do that. Let's spend the 6 over here. Spend 2 energy. Let's go ahead and do some more reconnaissance. So, and we'll place down another one of my missions. So we're going to place down my second one. I'll go ahead and place this down over here. And then I'm going to reveal stuff. So I'll reveal this one first and see what's in there. Okay, we got some options over there. That's not really helpful in any way. We've got an asteroid field, but I'm not sure if that's really helping me. Now, is any downside to going into an asteroid field?
No.
That's perfect.
It's just a spot.
Okay.
I did an asteroid mission, but there aren't any right now.
That's 1. That's a 5, which means the next one's going to be it.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and go. Let's do this one far. Let's do this one. Okay. And we got just a 6. A giant
Black
empty
hole.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can take a look at this over here.
Black hole.
We got that. And I think we'll go ahead and take this one over here.
You can't take any because you don't have any outposts out.
Oh. That is...
But you could fly in and collect everything.
Yeah, it's all
you know?
good.
You could.
Okay. It's your turn.
Yeah, you just have your XP to spend. You're not.
I'm going to spend my XP. And I can draw a new person. Or I can promote someone. Let's see what I want to do over
I'm
here.
going to work on the bad guys here.
Okay.
5 activates. That's him. He's going to fly towards and clean this up. He's going to take this off the board. Not too bad. And here's your pull. 3. 3 does not activate. So we have a launch. He's going to clean up more of my stuff. He's behind an interceptor.
I'll take Vander.
I guess he couldn't because he was full when he moved.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. I activated them. He blew up my outposts. This guy moved twice. That's what you missed.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he cleaned up. He jumped over and ambushed me, and now he's taken out all my outposts. I need to... I'm going to have a boring turn, I think. I'm going to spend 5 to use my crew quarters and draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to tap him as a free action to repair 2 spots.
Okay.
And gain 4 energy, which will max me out. And the main reason I'm doing that is my next action is going to be to rest. Which means I reroll my dice and I untap all of my promoted crew. And he was promoted, so it gets him back. And I have no XP to spend, so it's your turn.
So par for Q, activate a man station with energy with something of the crew there. What does that mean exactly?
That's their crew value. So you would tap him, spend 1 energy, and you could activate Helm at 3.
Why Helm specifically? Oh, Helm.
I'm just using it as an example.
Gotcha.
You could pick which man station.
Okay.
That's just the number. The number is the value there. So you're using their robotics, like
So
at
I
their
do have
value
flexibility
as
to
if
move.
as if a number was there.
So I have flexibility to move right now.
Yes, you do absolutely.
Okay. I can work with that.
As the synth faction, you're good at automation. You know,
Gotcha.
so as long as you have power, you can squeeze some extra actions out for sure.
So I'm really trying to get these things done over here. And what happens if you were to reveal one of the bad things?
So the main bad thing, the thing that's really bad is
Bad
this.
thing. Yeah. What happens?
This is going to be spawn interceptor, and they shoot you for 2 damage. They shoot you for 2. They attack you. The other bad thing is anomaly. It's like neutral, I would say, because you can collect the anomaly token for points.
Can you still accomplish a mission while an interceptor's in your zone?
You cannot. They block missions here. So this is currently blocked from doing missions. You have to blow them up first. Okay. Good question, though.
And do we choose which inspectors to spawn? What number?
They spawn from top to bottom, left to right.
Okay, so let's do this. I might regret this, but we're going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tap this, spending an energy, and then I'm going to activate this at a value 4. Now, does value 4 mean up to value 4, or it means, what does it mean?
Yeah, it means at value 4, so you can move up to 4 spaces.
Okay, and so I can go less than 4 if I want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what this one was. What happens when you see a wormhole type thing?
An anomaly?
Anomaly.
You will stop your movement and you will trigger the anomaly.
Okay, let's not do that.
Which will draw that card.
So I'm just going to go ahead and go here and be like, oh no, what's that?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait, 1 second. That... I'm 99% sure I could take that. I could take this. I'm gonna go.
I'll give you a rewind.
1.
Yeah,
there you go.
You collect that.
2, 3.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And there we go.
This guy's gonna appear.
Okay.
And attack you for 2.
Okay, now I roll 5
Yeah,
dice.
you got plenty of shields now. I have a 1 and a 6 coming at you.
I have a 6 and a 1. We're blocked.
Yep.
So my shield goes down by 3.
Yep.
And no damage taken.
You could use reflector shields if you wanted to as a reaction.
Ooh, and he did a 1 and a 1 and a 6.
Yeah.
But I can't. Oh, a 1 could kill him.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's reflect a shield and just kill him. Take him out the gap.
He's
back.
dead. It's going to get you a rep on the closest world, which is right there.
Okay, perfect. Just comes off from here.
Just getting points.
Beautiful. And that wasn't the main thing that I was trying to do. That was just no dice. That was no dice.
Correct.
That was cool. I like that.
That's the automation. Yeah, that's the synth.
Then, what I'm going to do from there is I'm going to try to accomplish... Now, in theory, I can accomplish multiple missions right now, right?
Well, you could do any of those 3 missions, but once you do one, you'll have to move again before you do another one, because you'll put your outpost out and block.
Ah, that's right.
Yep.
Okay, fine.
But
So
you have your choice of those 3 currently.
I'll still work with that. Okay, so I have all those missions. Let me just think this through over here, and I could discard cards from my hand as well. So let me just take a look. I have this guy over here, which could be useful-ish, but not entirely. I'm just doing some math on this.
I mean, if you do any of those missions, you're definitely taking the lead on me. As typical.
These guys are tapped already, so this one is useful for that. This one is useful for this one as well. So that would be a 4 for this one, which means I need a spaceship symbol and another 4. Do I have that? I don't have a spaceship symbol and another 4. This one would be, we got 6. This one over here is the top and bottom is 3, and then that's it. That's all I need. I need 3 and 2. So let's see, 1 second. This one, and then the top part would be, let's say, that one if I want. But I like this guy here. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out which one's the most efficient to do.
I think you want the 3. I think you get the 3-pointer.
The 3-pointer? But with what? I need that thingy over there. This one would be 4.
Can't you do it with this guy and this guy?
4 and 4. Oh, I could.
With 2 guys?
Yeah,
8? It's like right on the nose.
Yep. That's it. I missed that. Yep. Perfect. So I'm going to do the Preserved and Ice over here, which can get 3 points. I put 3 points on which planet?
The closest council world.
This one. Okay, so I'm getting a little over.
Oh yeah, I'm not. You are going to control that world at the end of the mission, I think.
Okay, recharge a ship upgrade, so I can recharge my reflector shields, which is nice.
Oh, that is nice.
And then that get this done. Okay.
Yep, and put your outpost to block to signify that you can't do another mission there immediately.
Okay, and then now from there,
because I think you still spent no dice.
Yes, I still spent no dice. Yeah. Okay, we have Bounty Hunt. That's in an asteroid field. Is that an asteroid field?
That is an asteroid field.
So I could theoretically go there. The question is, what do I need for that?
1 skill and a number, high number.
Yeah, a 6 over there.
Can't quite see it.
A 6, but that's theoretically doable with 2 of these over here if I want to completely clear my crew, which isn't the craziest right now, because I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Because what I could do is I could spend overspending on energy. You know what? No. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a refresh. So I'm gonna roll these over here. Okay, and then do I roll these?
You may re-roll these, so you could keep
that.
the 6, if you wanted.
Okay, we got some 1s, a 5, a 4, a 4, a 2, and a 6 over here. Okay, and then I can take my actions, which is my other action. I got 1 action, which, given the situation here, I want to get that out, but I just need that. Okay. Okay. I think I will go ahead and play some card draw to get some stuff back. So I'm going to draw cards equal to the value I put here. So if I put a 6 here, I draw. How many cards do we have? I have
you probably
1, 2,
don't
3,
need to
4.
spend a 6, yeah.
So I'll spend a 4. Let's say I'll spend a 5. I want the movement. The movement's useful. I'm going to spend the 5 over here. And go here and draw these to my hand. And I also get 2. That's refresh a crew.
That's refresh crew quarters.
Which I don't think refresh crew quarters.
It's empty now, so it's not going to matter.
Well, I could do this one. I could do this first.
Yeah, you could.
Gains that equal to an energy. So
yeah, absolutely.
So I'll spend it on the 5 actually. I'll spend it on the 5, so I'll go to max energy. I'll re-roll the 5.
Very good. Yep.
I get a 3, and then I'll draw 3 cards up to my hand. Okay, good enough.
And then that last person will be untapped, which is a good one to be untapped,
Beautiful.
actually.
Okay, done. That's my turn.
Yeah.
A little long. Sorry for that.
Well, it's okay. We're going to do the bad guys here. 3. They're on a 4 and a 5. So this is my pull. I'm going to get an all-out attack. The closest interceptor jumps and attacks me for 4. It's bad. I have 1 shield. You're going to roll 4 dice.
4 dice against your 1 shield?
Yep.
I'm okay at this.
My first action was going to be to charge up my shields, but...
4, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, I block a 4. No shields left.
Okay, you take 3 damage?
Yep.
Is that hull damage?
What? No, 2, 3, 4. I'll be okay. It's spread out. In general, I don't want to see doubles.
Hull,
Yep, 2, 3, 4. Still sucks. It means just be spending a lot of energy to do these actions now. Okay, that's my pull. Here's your pull. A 1. They're both on 5s now. So a 1's going to happen. So we have launch, spawn an interceptor at the gunboat sector, and they're going to move 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, towards the closest outpost, which is mine.
Because I have an outpost far, far away.
Yep. Yeah, they jumped over and just came at me. So.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. I did reroll all my dice. Yeah, first things first, I'll spend a 5 and 1 energy to repair. This is where the designer Todd and I differ. He would want to repair everything, but I sort of want 5 shields instead.
I understand that. That's what I did. Actually, I think I did both. But
You
I
did both. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that over time. I think it'll be better. And then that lets me. What I really want is to recharge this. I'm going to tap Barmora here to assign a crew to helm or navigation. I'm going to assign him to navigation. I'm going to tap him to recover and reroll a die because I'm looking for a particular number. Hoping I can get it. I did. Got a 2. I'm using that 2, which is what I wanted, to jump here.
Okay.
I'm going to tap him to recover and reroll here. Dang it. Not the number I wanted. My next action is going to be to play her here. And then I'm going to use her ability to boot someone from my crew, which is permanently remove them, trash them, whatever you want to think about it from deck building, to get an XP.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that XP to hire a new, better person instead of that chump as a replacement. And you can start your turn.
Okay. Okay,
This
okay,
dice
okay.
work out right. And we'll do this. Lots of abilities, lots of skills, which I need.
I'm trying to think of the best way to handle too many things I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
You're
it's
currently over there.
sign of a good game, right? Like there's more things than you can do on your turn to do.
Well, it's the order that I'm struggling with because I have too much energy. I'm tapped on energy now, which is discard a crew to activate an empty station at their thingy. That is discard a crew. Do you have to discard the crew that's there?
Or from your hand. You could just start a crew. You're going to use their crew number to activate whichever you want to activate.
Okay, that's not necessarily...
So you could discard a crew from your hand to do an unmanned station, which is navigation or command. He's going to automate the unmanned place, and then you have the other robot that automates the manned place.
Okay.
So there's two sort of inverse abilities.
That could change how I do it and why, but I don't know if I want to still. Okay. We'll go ahead and go, and I will jump to... I'm going to spend 1. I might regret this. I'm going to just tap this, spend an energy, and I'm going to go ahead and discard a 1. So it's going to go here, and I will go to this one over here. I'm just going to jump there. No idea why. I'm just going to see what's there.
Hey, could be great.
Could be. It also could be
Oh,
anomaly.
here we go, anomaly. We haven't seen this yet, though.
Okay.
So this is fun.
So let's see what anomaly does.
Okay, so you're going to draw the top anomaly card from that deck.
Okay. Let's go here. Top anomaly card.
Yep. And it's going to do something. You've got refugees in need.
A distress call leads you to a damaged vessel filled with destitute refugees trying to find a new home. You promise to help, but find it difficult to fit all of them onto your ship. Discard unspent dice results of at least 8 value, or retire 1 crew. And then what happens?
You have to do that. That's the punch in your face
Gotcha.
thing. So
Okay.
you can discard, like, this 2 and the 6 for 8, or you could discard your
No,
guy.
These are fine. These are fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So now you finish that part.
Okay. Where'd this go?
I like to put them in the middle when I've
Okay,
spent them.
cool.
So they're like on the board.
Okay.
Now, you may do one of these 2 things for free, or you can
Okay.
do both of them by spending a crew
Okay.
to match this skill. So you can see this rescue skill.
Okay.
If you discard a crew or retire a crew from your ship with that skill, you will get to research this anomaly and get this ability, which is a free ability. You can discard and use this as a one-time ability whenever you want, which is spend X power to ready crew worth up to that value.
You said one of 2 things. You said I could do 2 things.
Yeah, well, I'm saying if you discard a crew, you can collect this card and
Yep.
research it, or you can take this token for points.
And if I
For
discard
free.
a crew, I can do both.
If you want to do both, you can discard a crew with the rescue symbol to
Then
do
X
both.
energy ready crew up to
Yep.
X, where X is the amount
Crew
you wish
value,
to spend.
yeah.
Okay. I guess given my robot stuff, I'll go ahead and do... do I want
You could
to
just
do?
tap him because he's promoted.
Oh, so I'll tap him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tap him.
Yep, you'll collect this.
Okay,
Normally
and
it'd go
then-
here, but we can do this because
and then
we're
collect
running
the
out of
anomaly
space.
as well.
Yep. And then you also get the token,
Beautiful.
which definitely goes there.
Okay, that
For
was my
end of game.
first thing. That was no dice. That was literally just doing this.
Yeah,
movie.
that was your robot automation.
So with that in mind, the problem is I'm concerned with what I want to do versus the... you know what? I'll just go ahead and do it. It's fine. I don't know... Oh, I could scout right now. I could scout, which is not the craziest. And I would get 1 token anyway. So fine. Let's go ahead and scout. I'm going to spend this to scout. I'm going to spend an energy. And I'm going to see what's in here. And in... Well, let's start with this one. because it could be a 6.
You're probably gonna do both though.
Yeah, I imagine. And then this one over here. Okay, and that is. We're gonna put a 4. Okay, and then we're gonna put this back here and this back here, and I'm gonna take this one. Okay, that is that. That's my sensing thingy. And then I could do my movement thingy, which movement thingy seems good. I'll spend my movement over here, spending an energy, and then going. Oh, and I should have gotten my energy back because I activated the station with the 1, so I'd have 1 energy back. And then I go here, which also lets me re-roll a die. So over here, I get to play a card here. I get to play a card. Play my last card there, and then I get to go over. I'm gonna go to this planet over here. Well, I guess there. And then I will re-roll a die. And that's much better. And then I will be able to potentially do one of those missions. Decrypt data or archaeology. And to that end, let's go ahead and figure out what I have in my hand over here. There are 5s and 6s. I don't think I can get either on their own. I need that, which I don't have. I will go ahead and discard. I'll do the decrypt data one. What's that? Reward, recharge a ship upgrade, or recharge
Zetaculin, they're the big brain guys.
Do I have any Zetaculin? I don't think so.
You would have had to recruit them because you're all robots.
Yeah. Okay. So neither one of those are particularly amazing for me, but they still get reputation out, so it is fine as it is. Although what I could do if I really want, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I don't know if it's the right move or not. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, and pop a token out. And where does it go? On the council rule, the current sector where x is equal. So I'm going to toss this out over here, and then that's going to exhaust this.
Yes, network hub.
And then I'm going to accomplish this goal over here, and recharge it. And that's going to let me.
Yeah, I think that's worth it.
This over here, ironically, is at a colon. And then this I'm going to retire.
Okay.
So these 2 are going to go into my discard.
They're going on the away mission. Got it.
Yep. And they are going to go ahead and accomplish that, putting 2 more into play.
And blocking it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Getting another one out for future.
Yep.
Future network hub.
Network hubs. Okay. And then at the end of my turn, I get to recharge or get a new person, or upgrade a person. I will spend 1, 2. See, getting new people is 2 people automatically, and promoted people are 3. So I guess promoting people makes more sense right now. Let's go and start promoting people.
Okay.
Okay. Done.
All right. Here's my pull on the bad guys, 2. They are 5s and 1. So we're going to do a plunder. Gunboat's going to jump to the closest unrevealed system tile to me, reveal the tile, and discard the exploration token. So I can pick any of the 4 surrounding tokens to me. I'm going to pick this one. And this is going to be out of play. There's some XP I could have had, but oh well. Instead, he's going to go here. And then your pull is going to be a 4. He's on a 6. 6s and 5s, so you're going to have a raid, which is one of these 2 interceptors is going to jump here and take your outpost right back.
Take it? Take it? That seems unfair.
Oh, he removes it. He's going to go back to your board.
Okay. I think the one on your planet seems better.
Okay. We'll do this. Here's your thing back. I mean, on the plus side, once you blow him up, you could just do that last. You could do all the ice missions.
Totally.
You could be the ice specialist. I think it's very funny that you handed me this ice loyalist mission earlier that you were very close to completing.
Did I? Is that what I handed you?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I looked close enough. I was focusing on the
or
fact that
maybe one of them.
Had this
yeah. That was the first one you had. Then you just ended up getting a bunch later. I mean, at the time it made sense. But it worked out.
No, with 3 of them in play, I shouldn't have.
It's not Ice Worlds. It's just specifically putting rep on that place, which you just.
It's just rep.
No, it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at this. It's having 5 rep on that particular council world.
I should have kept that one.
All right, my turn now. What am I gonna do? I'm definitely losing, which I don't like. But I always do worse when I'm teaching than when I'm just playing. I'm going to scan to start. It's going to cost me 2 power. 5 tons of power. Should have picked a different upship upgrade. I should have done power upgrade. Power transfer. That's a 2. That's a 5. That'll do it.
Okay.
And I can look at these. Can only take one of them. You know what? I'm going to take the...
Anomaly.
I'm going to take the anomaly. So I can at least tie you in those points. Oh, and I have to put down my... I'm going to try to go for this one. I don't think I'll get it.
It's actually not as bad for you.
Exhaust all assigned crew. Yeah, it's not terrible.
Take one down.
Take 1 critical hit. So just roll a die for me and I'll put a damage there. Station 5. Okay. What's my reward here? Activate crew quarters. That's a good reward. So I have to discard... Here, I'll discard this guy. It's not so bad. He's a 1, but has the 1 symbol.
Okay.
So I'll research that and I'll get both. Put this here. I'm actually going to use it immediately. I'm going to discard this as a free action to use its ability. It's going to let me draw these 3 guys up. Back into my hand.
Okay.
What have I done here? I've got the cube stuck under me. There we go. 2 cubes stuck under me. Okay. I gotta do a mission here.
Okay.
The bounty hunt, maybe? I can fly over there and do it. What are my other choices? I could go in there.
Local fauna, decrypt data, bounty hunt, ancient star
I could
charts.
go in here to the thing I saw
Do it.
and do almost anything, right?
Do it. I say go for it.
Yeah.
Live your best life.
I don't have anybody there, though. So I have to jump. Which is not super efficient, but it's better than spending an action to put a guy out. Alright, I'm going to jump here. I think I'm going to try to do the star charts one. I'm going to take this, which is objective. I knew it wasn't bad, but I couldn't take both. I'll give you this one. And I'm going to try to do that ancient star charts.
The one you just gave me.
Yeah, I'm going to do the mission, yeah.
Okay.
That's right. It's for my prime directive, because it's an episode mission. This guy gets me almost all the way there. This guy gets me the rest. And that gets me 2. Here. And I outpost out really close to the bad guy.
That's not a big deal. They don't seem to do much.
It's okay. I mean, I can take a little damage now. I shielded up. Alright, that's it.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I may have made a small mistake.
No XP to spend.
I made a small mistake. I thought I could do more than I could.
I thought you did a lot. You had a lot of free. You had some free actions there.
I was about to do something else, and I just realized. Okay. This is going to be my discard over here. That's... I guess if I do that, I could do that. Okay. I'm going to play this over here. So I'm going to play this par for a cube. Okay. I think I'll be able to do it all in the end. Alright, so I'm going to go here, play this here. I'm going to assign my 2 along with 1 energy, and then blow up that guy. I don't need rolling dice. I'm
Correct.
just a guaranteed hit.
Yep.
And so I'll go
You're
ahead.
taking him for the 2?
Yep, I'm taking him for the 2.
Which is a rep. Yep.
Yep, and put this rep out on the planet.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to tap him and spend an energy to activate this at up to 4, so up to 5 technically. And I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to accomplish local fauna, which will cost me. It cost me this guy over here, which is for 3 and both symbols, and then this 2 from my hand, and so those are going to go away over here, and I'll be able to put out this on local fauna, as well as 2 of these, the last 2, on the closest thingy, and then take local fauna as a reward,
Yeah,
which also has me.
Yeah, we need to fill that in too.
Yes, which has me doing refresh a human crew, which I don't think I actually have, but that's okay. I don't need that.
No.
And then fill in these 2, and I believe that put out all my experience now. So
Yep. Yeah, we've got some extra,
endgame.
and we'll each have 1 more turn. So this will be the last Warbound activation. We'll see what they do.
Okay.
We've
Wait, end my turn. I'm going to spend my experience.
Yep.
And take. Let's see. I mean, I don't think it matters significantly. Oh, no, actually, promoting makes more sense.
Oh, it's worth more points. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
We're gonna do this for a 2. They're on 6 and 5. So we're gonna launch. He's gonna spawn this guy here. He's gonna move into here as I anticipated. So I planned for. and we'll do this attack.
Okay.
You're going to roll 3. You can roll 3 against my 5 shields.
5, 5, and 3.
5. 1 5 gets through. And the 3 gets through. Rolled terribly, as I am known to do. So my shield only went down 1 though. All those rolls, and then we'll shuffle this up. Our last one. We have a 1. They're not on a 1 because that was a 5 you moved towards. And fighting from the rightmost mission, discard any duplicate missions. So we're going to discard that first space mission and that diplomatic visit ice mission, and we'll get 2 new ones. They're jamming us, so they're refreshing the market a little bit for us. And that is your activation. So this is my final turn. So I need to squeak out as much as I can. Volcanic survey. Yeah, I need to try to do that. How am I going to do that? I'm going to assign a crew to Helm. I'm going to assign this guy. I'm going to tap him. I'm doing a lot of ability tapping. I'm going to tap him to make this a 2.
Okay.
So I can jump to here. Oh no, I don't want to jump. I want to make that a 2. I wanted to do this. For 3, because I got plenty of power. And I'll move there. And I'll use my free action cargo delivery to get 1 there with my ability. And then I will do that mission, Volcanic Survey.
Okay.
What do I need? 1 and 6. I spent this 2. Okay. What's the number? I've got the skills. What is it? 1? Oh, it's just 1, so I just need the skills, really.
Yep.
Do I have somebody who has both? I don't want to discard him.
That's an entirely different question.
I don't think I have both, unfortunately. Like someone with both. But I can do these 2.
Okay.
Spend energy to charge up weapon charges. Gets me 1 more here. Blocks it. Let me see another mission.
Stabilize damage.
Okay. Have to move though.
Mm-hmm.
Have to jump. It's unfortunate that I have that much damage there. Have to jump. I could do... Oh, he's blocking that. He's blocking that. I could go asteroid. No, I don't have the right numbers. That's blocked if I jump to a 6. I can also jump to a 4. 4 is okay. I can do decrypt data.
Okay.
That's probably the best I got. I'll jump there. And I will do decrypt data.
Putting out 2 on that zone.
Yep. I'll use this guy. This guy gets me the skill.
Okay.
And then I need the number, which will be pretty much anybody. That'll get me there. So these guys are all discarded.
Now, do we have bonus extra, or we're limited to this exact?
No.
4?
You like once you've gone over, that's why you have some extra tokens. You can put out more.
I'm saying, what if I need more than these 4?
You can use this 3 to mark it.
Gotcha,
Yeah, you
perfect.
should be able to
Okay,
get there. You should be able to figure it out.
So
Like you can put 3 there and take it off since you have a lot there.
Yes, let's do that right now. I think what I'm about to do is legal, but just walk me through it, make sure I'm doing everything fine. I'm going to play this here as my first action. I'm going to assign a dice here, which will get me 4 energy, and let me teleport to a 4. Okay, so I'm going to jump this guy over here to this zone over here.
Let me put that there.
Specifically here. I'm going to jump on there. Then I'm going to accomplish this mission, which, because I played and I assigned a dice, I'm going to accomplish this mission, which is going to let me discard this guy, because that's all 3 symbols, plus literally anyone, so I don't know if I care. And that's going to let me put down 2 on the closest planet.
Yep.
as well as a colony over here.
Yep.
And then I'll spend my 4 that I just got to do network hub.
100%
placing
legal.
3 of these, 1, 2,
Yep.
3 on this planet.
Yep.
Okay. And I believe that's my turn. Spend up to 5 power up your shields. I have nothing left. And that's my...
Yeah, we'll go to final scoring.
Yep. Okay.
So, first we'll do world control.
Okay.
World control, sorry. You have 3, I have 2. Worlds controlled.
Okay.
So you will get, I only have 2 there, yeah. So you will have 6 points from that, and I will have 4.
Okay. Are we tracking anything anywhere, or just
we could write it down. They'll eventually be... We can just talk
Gotcha.
it through and
So
add
let's
it
do
up.
each person one at a time. Let's
Okay.
just ask that way.
Yeah, sure.
Alternatively, you can just use 2 dice and
Okay.
track the numbers.
Yeah, we
there.
can do that.
Okay.
So I have 4. I'll do that. You have
0, 4.
6.
Okay.
And you
I
have 6. Yep.
Great. Done.
That's a good idea. And reputation, you put out a lot of reputation. I put out 10. So I'm at 14.
Okay. And then I
You
have...
put out more than that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 plus 6 is 23. Okay.
Then we'll do anomalies. I think we
3
each
each.
only have one. Yeah, 7.
Promoted freelancers.
How do you 7? You do it like this?
7, yeah, I guess you'd have to. Hadn't thought
It's
of
okay,
my
I
head.
got it.
Okay.
We don't have D10s, so we can't do it perfectly.
So, promoted freelancers. How do I know which ones are my original crew?
They say up here if they're freelancers. These are
Okay.
syndicates in case.
Gotcha. So, let's do it. Put
Yeah.
these as follows. Freelancer, freelancer, syndicate, syndicate, freelancer. Okay. So, I have 4 freelancers, which are going to be worth 8. And then I have 3 promoted people, which are going to be worth 9 for a total of 17. 17 plus my 26 brings me to 43.
I have 3 promoted. I believe. Oh, no, maybe he wasn't promoted. I have 2 promoted for 6. And 3 freelancers for 6, which is 12. Which is going to take me to 29.
Then for my missions, this one gives me 2 points for each mission with the skill icon. I have 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 6. I have each mission that is on an asteroid. I believe, how did I track those? None. I did none of them. Oh, I made a mistake there. I meant to. Okay, so 6 so far. And then desert missions 1, so 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. Bring me from
9 more.
43 to 52.
Yep. I did better on this at least. I have 3 episode missions for Prime Directive for 6, which will take me to 35. And then I did not get that. I was 1 short, unfortunately, for my loyalists for another 5 points. So that is the end.
Okay.
And that is a game of
That's
Stardriven Gateway. That's like the medium length, where
Okay.
you can pick out as much rep as you're playing, obviously, and how many tokens you have to sort of set the length of the game.
Gotcha.
So that's sort of like a normal length. And then if you wanted to play a shorter one, you'd use 9 instead, or 15
Instead of
for a
12.
longer game. Yeah.
It's plus minus 3.
Yeah.
And how many episodes are there?
For the Game Found campaign in the core box, there'll be 8. A cooperative challenge, and then 8 episodes. And then we've got some expansions and stuff, which will bring that up closer to 10.
Cool. And how do they mix up the gameplay? Like, let's looking at episode 2 over here.
Yeah, you have episode 2 on
Yeah.
the back, yeah.
So we have role controls worth 3. That each revealed system tile adjacent to council increases that. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Reputation is 1. Anomalies are 5. So anomalies slightly change the math on that. Promoted freelance the same, and help each the same.
Yeah, so the second episode focuses on exploration,
Okay.
which is about revealing more tiles. So, you controlled this world.
But if I control everything around
Right.
it, it could be worth
Yeah,
more
exactly.
points.
So, like I did a pretty good job of uncovering like the world I controlled around it. And then anomalies are worth a lot more. So jumping blindly and going blindly and potentially taking more damage or taking those risks is more worth it because anomalies are worth 5 points.
Cool. Yeah,
But yeah, we always do different, like there's usually like a slight rule change. There's one where you're trying to send, every time you do a mission, you can put a crew member sort of as a mutineer on this ship to try to take this experimental gate ship. And whoever has the most crew on it at the end, like wins a big gateway control point score at the end. So there's things like that where you're hurting your engine, but you're going for like a big score at the end.
Cool.
Different wrinkles in the competitive scenarios, and obviously they all have like a little intro and paragraph and theme sort of around it.
Cool. Very good.
And all replayable with the random map and everything as well.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Well, I appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for playing.
Thanks so much. Until next time, I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not. I wasn't prepped for that. We'll do it fine. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
And I'm Mike Kinnaid from Rock Manor Games.
And this has been another gameplay of Stardriven Gateway.
Thanks for watching, guys.